The truth is, half the stuff I be recording, bro, I don't even push out there. I stopped filming YouTube. I stopped doing all this other stuff for a little while, and I honestly might just post a video just because I'm bored. I don't really care, but I was trying to rush so much into something that I was not ready for. Like, I will sit here and give credit where credit is due to all my content creators. I don't know how y'all do it. To sit here and look at the screen every second of the day, listen to everyone's opinions, worry about people's thoughts, all this stuff. As much as I go out here saying I don't care what anyone else thinks, I care. Like, and then running the business on top of it has been insane. I guess this is more so where I've been and what I've been doing. So if you guys don't know, most of y'all come from like my Instagram or something because I'm not a big YouTuber yet. But I've been grinding on Soul Inspires. I'll say back in October, I kind of lost sight of why I was doing what I was doing. And I think when I first started getting on YouTube, I was trying to get away from everything I've built to start something new. And the reality is you can't do that. Like, you can't just run away from all your problems. And these past couple months, cause I don't even know, I think my last video was out in February. These past couple months, I've kind of just, honestly, since October, I've just been kind of figuring out who I am as a man, who I am as a man of Christ, who I am as a business owner, who I am as a content creator, who I am as an entrepreneur. I've been asking myself all of these questions. Who am I? This lady. I hope this lady good. But like, I've had to sit here for a little while and kind of like just ask myself like, who am I? And over time, I've come to figure out that, I don't know, bro. I feel like I was trying to do all this stuff for the wrong reasons. I was doing it for the followers, the influence, all this other stuff. Of course, like, I want that. But the reality is I do all this stuff because I'll circle back to my business real quick. My business is called Soul Inspires. The reason why it's called Inspires is because there was a point in time where there was a kid who moved away from everything he ever had and that was lonely and depressed and felt like the world was over. And that kid went through a lot of stuff. That kid decided to quit his job at 19 years old. That kid started his business out of the trunk of a car. And during that time, he went through hell and back. And that's my purpose. It's to inspire other people, it's to motivate other people. It's for that. It's not for the likes, for the comments, for the other stuff. And a lot of times I get lost in it. And I think this video is more so one of those effort videos where I'm just sitting here and I'm just being me, bro. Like, I feel like I've been so trapped in the mindset of the result that recently I'm starting to just come to peace with. It's not about what I acquire, it's about who I become. And for anyone that has been watching my social media pages for the past 2 to 3 years, you'll see that I've been preaching the same thing since day one. And I don't know where along the line it got lost, where it got so much where it's like, okay, I need the finances, I need the influence, I need the power, I need the instant gratification. I don't know where along the line it got to, like, trying to make sure nothing in the background. I don't know where along the line it got to that point, but it's starting to settle down into just reminding myself of like, it's not about what I get, it's about who I become. And I'm gonna just be comfortable while I do this, bro. Like, these past couple months have been a whirlwind on me, bro. Like, so I wish I could just set this joint up, but like, yeah, bro, like I was saying, like, just these past couple months have just been like figuring out who I am. I guess like this whole YouTube stuff just started off as I started, I guess, to figure out who I am, but I was really lost the whole time. And just the more and more and more as I grow with the Lord, that I just constantly come to the same conclusion that the most important thing, obviously God's number one, God's the center of my life, but the most important thing is my purpose and what I'm putting out there and what I'm doing it for. And yeah, man, I just got lost in like everything for a while. Like, just, I don't know, I just got lost somewhere along the line. But yeah, that's just kind of where I've been, bro. Like, the business has been businessing. Like, I'll be transparent with this too. Like, I go out and I say, how did I scale my business to $1 million at the age of 20 years old? Bro, when I tell y'all, January was the worst month I have ever had in business. It was the worst month. I've ever had. I have a full-time staff. We just hit like a mini recession. Soul Inspired's in the drain, and like, bro, like the negatives I'm talking about, bro, like I'm talking about all my accounts, all of the store's accounts, all my LLC accounts, overdraft, negative. Bro, there was one day, bro, we had no money in the account. Payroll was due. Bro, I looked at that joint. You gotta pay your employees? I said, run it, boom, overdraft right away. Had to figure out where I was getting the money. And I was still kind of pushing out these YouTube videos, and I was kind of hiding all this stuff from just everyone. I was just hiding all this stuff from everyone because I was kind of like, you know, I don't know, you want to put out the good, you don't want to put out the bad. I was like, I'll put out the bad when I get over the hump. But the reality was, all that was just the reality. All of that stuff was the reality of what goes on in an entrepreneur's life, what goes on in a business owner's life, and what goes on in a person's life who just won't quit. Now I'm sitting here and I'm more secure to just be open to talk about that, because selling this idea and this story and all this stuff is cool and all, but the reality is I'm not done. And everyone in general, no one's done, bro. We're always in the process. And just, bro, these past couple months have just woke me up. It lit the fire in me. Like February, bro, like we had to figure out, okay, so all of our accounts are in overdraft. We're not making money. We're getting snowed out all the time. We're in an outdoor mall. Our social medias aren't as strong. We can't control what's happening there. So what do? So we adapt a new system called Whatnot. And Whatnot was a live streaming app. And we put our all into that joint, bro. And like, I just started seeing breakthrough and turnaround. We started making some money and like started just posting on the socials more and getting more content. And Whatnot didn't work out for us, but I'll tell y'all right now that Whatnot helped us transition the business to officially a running business off buy, sell, trade. Then March comes up. We decide to stop doing Whatnot. And then now we're just solely marketing with ourselves with the weather changing. The weather doesn't change as fast as we expected, so it's cold again. So what do? We have to fix our systems. We have to do all this. We have to do all that. April comes in. Now it's like, okay, guys, it's time to execute. So we're pouring more money into stuff. We're still working on systems. I'm taking I don't know if that was last month or this month, but I'm taking leadership courses with my church. I'm doing what I need to do to grow as a leader, and that's just where I've been these past couple months. Like, yeah, I know I've been on YouTube posting here and there. I know I've been on Instagram posting here and there, but that's where I've been, bro. Like, where I've actually been. I've been in the struggle. I'm still in the struggle. Like, every single business owner is still in the process every single day. I'm really making this video on some like F it timing, bro. Like, just like, screw it. Forget it. Just tell people where you've been, how you've been doing, all this, all that, because it's like, bro, I just want to be able to live out my purpose. And again, my purpose is to inspire people. But the truth is, like, sometimes the only way you're going to the only way you're really going to touch people is if you're able to connect with them. And not everyone is going to connect with the high of writing off success every second, bro. It's not. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to people earlier, bro. What y'all see on social media, it ain't real life, bro. We all trying to make a way every single day, bro. None of our stories are done. And sometimes we just got to be able to look ourselves in the mirror and remind ourselves what's important to us. God, family, friends, your purpose. Like, bro, those are the most important things. At least for me, those are the most important things in my life. So, like, this was more so kind of, I guess it was a more raw and uncut video of just, like, me as a person and me as an entrepreneur. But also just the reality is, like, I want to be able to start posting more videos like this and tell y'all what I'm going through and how I'm getting through it. Because, again, the journey is just beginning. I started my business out of a trunk car at 19 years old. By 20, I opened my first storefront. By 21, it was a very successful storefront. At 22, I am figuring out how to build a name for myself in the business realm. And a lot of businesses fail within the first couple of years. And mine has been successful and will be successful because of my non-stop hunger of growth. And a part of the growth is the struggle too. So this video is to just be transparent with y'all. All the stuff y'all see on social media is a highlight reel. For me, for anyone else, whatever it is, bro. And like, I'm still gonna do that at times because again, that's how you hook your followers. But I've been trying to be more just real with it. It's like, there's still struggle in everything. And I'm not trying to wait till I get to where I think I want to go to tell y'all that. I want to tell y'all that throughout the whole time. So yeah, bro, it's currently 9 p.m. right now. Probably going to edit the video. Went to bed at 1 a.m. last night. Woke up early with the physical therapy. Made calls, had meetings, did some work, went to one of my old team members' lacrosse games, just left dinner with my guys from my Bible study. I thank God for, I don't know how the heck I make time for everything. I guess I'm actually pretty good at time management, but yeah, bro, I've been trying to make a change in my life, and this is just a reminder, I guess, to everyone else, like, nothing changes if you don't. So it's like, if you give in to comfort every second, it's like you're going to stay in the same place. And I'll tell y'all, probably one of the worst feelings is waking up and looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I'm not who I want to be. So don't get lost in that trap. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from the same mistakes. Just learn from my mistakes. No one's perfect. Again, I might make a video next month talking about something completely different. But that's what life is. It changes. You grow. Sometimes you decrease. You have to learn. It's not perfect. And this idea of everything's perfect, everyone's winning 24/7, all that stuff, it's BS, bro. This is the life of an entrepreneur. This is the life of a business owner. This is the life of a Christian. It ain't perfect, bro, and it never is going to be. It's an endless struggle. It's an endless battle. But that's why they call it the good fight, because at the end, man, on this earth, I'm telling you, everything's going to work out. But the real end goal for me, bro, is I'm going to be up in heaven. I'm going to be up with the Lord, and I'm going to be with all of my loved ones. So, I love y'all, man. Hard times don't last. Tough people do. And you're one day closer to being the person God has called you to be, to building your legacy, and to being whole as a person, bro. I love y'all. These videos going to progressively get better, but I'm going to actually try to make videos now. Shop with confidence. Even though this ain't Soul Inspires, bro. Shop with confidence.